This is Harare, Zimbabwe's capital city. These college students are competing with peasants in trying to eke out a living by selling anything from sachets of water, newspapers to mobile phone cards. The situation has become an all too familiar picture. Lack of formal jobs has led to many Zimbabweans hitting the streets for survival.
Right now things are not well. Phones and business come through, but our biggest challenge is our rentals that are too high and we cannot make enough profit to survive.
Zimbabwe's investment climate took a hit after President Robert Mugabe introduced the indigenization policy meant to give Zimbabweans the right to control many foreign-owned companies in the country. This led to many firms exiting the country, resulting to lack of any new investments and huge declines in different sectors. In a bid to soften the impact, the government has been on a drive for Zimbabweans to embrace the commerce of the street as a new economic order, urging them to set up shops instead of hawking their products. But the downside to these economists, one is that informal traders do not pay tax, depriving Mugabe's administration of cash it desperately needs. Police patrol the streets, but law enforcement often plays second fiddle to personal enrichment.
We can make about $15 a day, but most days we don't make a lot because we are always chased out of the streets by the city authorities.
The government collected $267 million in January, missing its $279 million target. Practically all its income goes on recurrent spending such as salaries, leaving next to nothing for capital projects or to repair roads or power grids. Eric Robertson, an analyst, believes that the informal sector needs to be embraced because it has given employment to about 4 million people who otherwise would not have had any other means of income.
And they are unfortunately undermining the formal sector because many of the shops are empty and the business is taking place on the pavements outside where the people are selling goods that they've imported by being cross-border traders or other informal activities. So the formal sector is struggling against the competition now from the informal sector.
Zimbabwe's economy shrunk 45% in the decade to 2009, weighed by sanctions by Western powers, plummeting farming output and hyperinflation. It bounced back for 3 years after Zimbabwe dropped its own currency and adopted the dollar, but it has since stagnated as companies have failed to find the cash to grow on. Robert Soy, CCTV.